Previously on GepwinCraft.
Well, this is the future site of the village. I had someone ask if I could go over my future plans and maybe put up some signposts for like projects I want to work on and things. And that's not a bad idea, so I might do that a little bit later. But overall, this is kind of where the village is going to start. I want the village to be bigger than this, so like you see how it's kind of flat over there. We need to clear over there. We need to keep clearing out this hill. And I want to clear out at least this much space kind of all the way around the lake.
Hello there, I am Gepwin. Welcome back. I know it has been a long time. Most of you know I went on vacation for a while, and then if you follow me on Twitter or watch the vlog, I talked about being sick. And when I get sick, I get this thing where even when I'm done being sick, I still have the bad throat and the weird voice and the cough for a long time, so that's why it took me a long time to get back to recording stuff. But I'm back, and also I have a surprise for you. You might have wondered why I had that like little previously on kind of clip at the beginning of this video. It's so we all could remember what I'd been up to last time. And look at that. I have been doing some work, some busy work, while I have been away from recording. I didn't even actually remember until I went back and looked at the previous video, which that clip was from 2 videos ago, but I went back to look at the previous video to try to find a place where I could see this part of the map, and I didn't actually recognize which direction I was looking in that clip because it is so different now. Like you spend so long clearing this space, and it happens kind of gradually over a few days as you go, and you don't really realize what a massive marked change it is until you actually get into here and start looking at it. So yeah, look at that. So what I want to do, I should have been more prepared. I apologize. Okay, I'll grab some jungle wood then. I've been clearing the trees, and I'm setting up this kind of little raised platform stuff, because this is how I want the village to be. This is not going to be at ground level here. This is going to be a slab road, so this is only going to be a half block difference in height between the road and where the houses are up here. And I'll have a little bridge that comes over here, goes into the half slab road, and then comes up onto these places where the houses are going to be. So every place where there's like space in between is going to be road, and everything that's surrounded by stairs is going to be filled in with dirt that I then texture with some like concrete powder and coarse dirt, so it looks kind of like muddy, like a muddy base, like a packed earth mud base where we're building the village houses on top of. And so far, I really like the look of it. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with like where it impacts the hill over there, and I need to extend it all the way back. We reached the other lake over there. We've got a little natural water feature here that I want to keep and do something cool with. And then we're continuing to expand it around. So I need to get rid of some more of that hill so it's not so narrow over there. I need to get rid of a little more of that. And then I've been clearing out this little space here that is our little lake river outlet to the ocean. So the like ocean water is there. So we've got a river that comes in here. It goes into this lake, goes out into the ocean. I'm not going to be exploring the ocean much because they just came out with that cool snapshot that shows all the new like ocean updates and stuff. So I'm going to try to not do too much over there yet. There's also a space over that way near the desert where I want to build something oceany, and I want to wait on those until that update comes out, and then I can like explore the ocean and find cool ocean stuff without having to go too far if I haven't loaded in too much of the ocean yet. So that's what I've been up to. How was your couple weeks? Yeah, so first step first, I need to fill in more of this dirt here and start texturing this a little bit. And we also need to fill in a lot of this kind of roadway and maybe extend these a little bit more. So that's step one. Then I've been working on some house builds that I need to go show people. I put them up on Twitter. I have a pretty good idea for what I want to do. I've been growing some acacia wood because I want to use acacia wood and acacia wood planks featured quite prominently in those. But I've been rambling on about this for a little bit. So I think the first thing that we need to do is go grab a bunch of dirt and coarse dirt and brown concrete and start filling in all of these. And also grab a healthy mixture of slabs, start filling in these streets we have, and maybe even like finish continuing out a lot of these, what do you call these? I don't know what you call these curbs, I guess. I need to finish out laying out these curbs to figure out more of where the streets go. But so far I'm liking this layout, and I think once we fill it with buildings, this is going to be a really cool looking little village. And then we need to start populating it with our villagers. So also need to keep an eye out for like the zombie villagers that we might want to put in here.
A cup of coffee in the morning, and I get the paper. I check the headlines and decide that I am bored. I check my email and I decide to answer later. Another cup of coffee and I drag myself to work. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep, and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know. I'm sitting there at work and I realized I forgot to wake up. I can't be productive when I'm dreaming about a sheep. I go upstairs and get myself another cup of coffee. I get downstairs and then I spill it on the floor. Well, my life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep, and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know. Lunch hour's over and I can't stay up. I've got to drink coffee, but that's a mistake. I'd best switch to decaf or I'll stay awake. My life is grounded in a firm routine of coffee, sleep, and work. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know. Oh, I am not boring, I just stick to what I know. I am not boring, I just stick to what I know. I stick to what I know. I stick to what I know.
My organization has really gone out the window, and I seem to have lost most of my acacia wood. Where on earth did I put that? I also don't have as much quartz as I thought, and I was hoping to use some quartz, so I guess I'll be texturing buildings later. So while I try to think of where I put the acacia wood, let me go over some quick village plans right here. And before I forget, also, I am clearing out part of the ocean so we can build like an under lake kind of base looking thing that'll be just kind of like a cool little room with some decoration in it. Unfortunately, the mob spawner is like right there, so we need to build around that. But we should still have plenty of room over here. But in case it wasn't obvious from my little time lapse, I was employing like 2 different little texturing techniques that I like that I just want to talk about really quick, because part of this series has always been that I'm still learning stuff, so I want to go over what I think I've learned and some ways that I'm building things. So for the dirt, I filled in everything with dirt and went back and kind of randomly removed bits and pieces and kind of splattered in some like minor texture variation, and I find that that method works really well for me, as like I want just a little bit of texturing to break up the pattern and make it look like it's not one solid hunk of dirt and just improve the look, but I don't want too many other things in there. Now with the street, I was trying to do that and I realized that it really wasn't turning out the way that I wanted. So as I moved on, I started just randomly trying to put more and more of the pieces in, and I find that works better for me, at least, when I'm trying to like have a more even random distribution of parts. Like, it's not I want one solid thing with a few little bits in it. I want this to be very kind of random, degraded, textured looking, because otherwise it's just kind of stone brick all the way through, and I find that rather boring. I also kind of accidentally hit up on this when I was building the other day, of putting stairs in sideways so they create that little corner piece and give you visual gaps, but functionally they still work exactly the same as stairs. So it's a nice little weathering thing here, like missing bricks on the side wall. Oh, I was hoping I had some more cobble stairs, but no. The little like missing bricks and things that I think add a nice little bit of texture and weathering, but they don't interfere with the usefulness of the curb in any way. So that's kind of cool. Okay, I really need my acacia wood before I can build anything. So I need to find that. I got my stacks of acacia wood, I got my bone blocks, I've got my jungle wood to make doors and sticks and other stuff so I don't waste my acacia wood, and it is time to start some building. Now, I'm a little torn on where to start, so I could start exactly on the corner and then kind of bring it over here. Okay, and have like this will go back one with the wall, and then bring it kind of up to here somewhere and make a little that needs to be straight for a bit at least. Like, bring it over here to the corner, have this bit of the curb be like one building, straight back to make this square. Okay, so that's like one square, but then bring this in a little ways, so like also have it kind of here and there, and that continues on here, but this goes back a little bit so it's a more interesting shape. I don't know if I want this whole plot to be one building though. Maybe I'll do like a simple boring square one there to kind of establish the pattern. This is a little square plot. We'll do like a little tower looking thing right there in that teeny little jutted area. We'll do a much bigger, more interesting looking kind of inn tavern looking thing right there. And that will hopefully round out things pretty well, though I don't want it to just be a square. I really don't want it to just be square, but I do want this wall. I know I want this wall right there, and it's going to be bone blocks and acacia wood. There were some pictures. I considered showing the things on Twitter again, but I say. So that wall and then this wall, and that's like that's the corner bit. And then this is going to be, if the door's on this side, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which means it should be 2 wide. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a 2 wide door right there, which works fine for me. But if it's a 2 wide door, it does mean we should probably let the building be a little bit bigger. My frame rate doesn't like this dirt or something. I don't know what's going on here. Oof. I don't know what is going on here. This is weird. I'm gonna finish working out the frame of this house. So I was planning to show more process, but since I'm unsure on the frame of this house, and I don't want to make you stare at me futzing with it for a while, I'm gonna try to sort out what's up with my frame rate and finish the frame that I want for this. Then we'll get to like some more of a building while talking episode, because I don't think I've really done one of those yet. I already used to pull my bone blocks. I don't know why I said bone blocks like that. It was weird. I fully copped to that. That was a weird thing to say in a strange way. And that rhymed, and I just can't stop thinking it sounds strange right now. Anyway, I decided to try jungle wood. I was using acacia wood doors on the house design I had before, but I decided to try jungle wood just to see. I also realized that I do not have as much room as I thought I would for lights. So I've got... What was that noise? I've got like lighting ideas that involve like other things that are not torches that I think are cool, like some stuff, some like futury, old looking futury tech with like daylight sensor lamps and glowstone lamps, so daylight sensing glowstone lamps basically. But I also don't want to leave large swathes of like house and stuff unlit. Like right here, I might be able to fit a lamp and then like have a lamp and a little window or something. I don't know. We'll see about right there. But like this entryway, these stick out like a sore thumb right now. But I am going to put some like tall grass and stuff in here that I collect with my shears, so that will probably be okay. That'll probably be okay. So what I wanted to do for kind of the rest of the episode is work on building this house. Maybe work on building another house as we go too. And just kind of talk a little, because like I didn't do a vlog this week, and this isn't supposed to be like a vlog substitute. I try to put a lot of my stuff in the vlog, like if I'm going to talk about really difficult stuff, or maybe I feel like I should have one there, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense, would it? I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I put the roof on. Like if I need to talk about difficult things or slightly political things, or stuff like that, I try to put them in the vlogs just because I wanted a place for them. I wanted a place for them that makes sense and that I can just, talk about stuff without getting distracted and things. But, I didn't do one this week, and I know there's some other Minecraft people who do kind of with talking sort of episodes where you do something a little bit mindless, like filling out a house, doing some building as you go, and you just kind of talk about stuff. I want this house to be kind of tall, because it's like a fairly large house on the edge of town, so I want it to be a bit tall. I'm gonna need to grab possibly some, I don't know. I was using some glowstone in the design that I had before. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. But I don't know if that is gonna be completely necessary or not for what I'm going for. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about it because I haven't had a chance to record in a little bit. Like everyone knows, or people follow me on Twitter know, I've been a bit sick. I recorded the first 5 minutes of this episode and then went to do the time lapse and then discovered that I was in fact not well. Like I was still sick and it was not going well, and my frame rate is still dragging and I don't know what's going on. That's horrible. That's awful. Anyway, I discovered that I was still sick and not doing well, and it hurt to talk, and all that stuff was not great. So it took me a while to get back to stuff. But then once I started feeling better, I realized that I'd lost absolutely all of the momentum that I had for making videos. That I've noticed a thing where I kind of have to keep momentum up. I have to keep doing the thing that I'm doing. Otherwise I stop and I think about it. And I don't know, I just always feel like I'm not going to do the thing that I want to do very well. So I kind of have to stop and think about if I'm doing it well, and if I have a way that I can improve, and maybe my self-critical bit is right, and I'm not doing things well, and all that stuff. And I just linked into some things I was thinking about the other day, which I thought was interesting, with how I don't take it really depends. It really depends. If there's some moods that I get into where I just do not take criticism. Some part of it's not that I get upset or mad by it or anything, oh, how dare you criticize me sort of stuff, which I think a lot of people might mean when they say they don't take criticism well. It just there's some part of my brain that just gets crushed by it. So it's not how dare you criticize me. It's more yes, I knew I was just horrible, and you have now confirmed that with your very light amount of criticism. Why is that? Is there a reason this dirty dish is still in the sink or something? It's oh no, I left a dirty dish in the sink. This is literally the worst thing anyone has ever done in the world, and I deserve to die for it or something. So yeah, that. And I don't know, it's ooh, that's a cool looking imposing building right there. Once I get the details in, that's going to be kind of nice. I wish my frame rate was working. Okay, I'm going to stop complaining about it, because pointing it out a lot, probably not the best for people. Okay, let's just grab some of that. And I was just thinking about that kind of in the context of like what I'm doing here, because I get really stalled if I take too much of a break or have to wait too long between videos for whatever reason. You know, sickness, being sick and not being able to talk, pretty good reason for not being able to make, you know, video. Like, I really don't think there is anyone who would really dispute that that is not a valid reason to not make, like, to not make video. Okay, I put that in exactly the wrong place. Oh, and it's, like, too high up for me. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Also, dang it. Come on, thing. Also, what is up with this? Something is wrong with the game today. I don't know what it is. Okay. But, like, I just keep thinking about how I haven't done it, and the more I haven't done it, the more nervous I get about starting it up again. Is kind of the thing. How did I do this? This doesn't look right either. What in the world did I do here? Okay, that also doesn't look right. That seems like it's too far out. Doesn't it? Okay, that doesn't seem right either. What on earth did I do here? I don't want to have to go into the testing world and look at this, but I might have to. I had something that I really liked in the testing world. Why can't I make it go anymore? Okay, I'm going to try one more time while I talk about being self-critical. Anyway, that's like my thing. I get so nervous that like I'm going to do badly and I'm not going to like how things turn out, and that I have always been doing badly and not going to, and like I'm never going to be successful in doing these video things that I really want to do. That like it just really gets me, and it makes it almost impossible to like continue on with what I'm doing. And I kind of like know exactly where that comes from. Okay, there's that. That's looking better, right? Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. We'll see how it looks when I put the second layer on. I don't know if this is turning out the way I want. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to go check the other thing. But that's like this constant thing with me. Come on. Where I just, you know, get so nervous about how stuff is going to be received a little bit, but more how it's going to turn out. More like I'm just going to disappoint myself and like everyone around me with the things I'm doing. And I think I kind of narrowed it down to something. Because I know other people who have sort of similar things and just these ideas, and it's not I know it's not an uncommon thing for people to feel like sometimes. And everyone that I've really talked about or known has had a very similar kind of thing going, where it's like you keep being told your whole life that you are like kind of special child, like you're a special genius kid, or you're really smart, or you're super good at things, and that just sets you up so bad for failure. Because like if you're told that you're perfect and special and awesome and everything you do is good, the minute you do something that's not good, just crisis of identity, like right there, everything is wrong, and there's like nothing good you can do in the world. And that's just like, you know, it just puts this huge amount of pressure on yourself to be perfect, like literally all of the time, which is completely impossible, obviously. So anyway, that's my little ranty thing for while we're building today. I'm gonna go look this up because I have a feeling that I did this roof badly, and I need to load up my testing world. Maybe restarting the game a little bit will even out my frame rate too, because this doesn't look right, and I can't figure out how I made it look good on the other one. These are the concept houses that I did, and I see what I did here. I wrapped this all the way around the outside, one block out, and I wasn't completely wrapping it before. That was what happened. That's why it looked strange. Okay, then. I also like put in glowy things in the corners and some stuff going across the top, so I was missing a lot of pieces, and that should have made it look better. So let's do that. I'm going to come into a more fully formed house roof because I realized that I was hoping that the talking thing would be a little more productive, and it used up a lot of my time, but I do feel like I wanted to say the things that I said, so I'm going to go build this roof the right way, and then I'll come back and we will have a nicer little talk during the outro where I can finish up at least one building. Also, I forgot that I had an interior here with the, what is that? That's concrete. I had a nice little interior with the concrete here that was visually distinct from the exterior. Yeah, that's what I was going to do with the floor inside. I was going to say that I didn't know what I was going to do with the floor inside, but I did know what I was going to do with the floor inside. It's this, and I like it, and it fits the kind of white theme. And this house is just really cramped. Just way too cramped. I hate it. It's claustrophobic in here, so I'm leaving. Ah, that's better. This definitely looks and feels better, and then I need to put in the kind of roof edging all along here. There we go. That's looking nicer already. And I do want to like take out these corners because you're never going to see the inside of these corners. And I am constantly afraid that like something is going to spawn in here. Because like there's a little bit of room between like the corner and the roof, and I want nothing spawning in here. Like I said, that would be bad if things were like spawning in between the like ceiling and the rest of the house. So on this little ledge here, unfortunately I might need to do something about this. Oh wait, no, if I do that, if I like carry it around this way, then this is also an invisible corner. I don't know how the light level here is. It doesn't look too bad. There might be like one spawnable area right there. We'll see. I'm hoping to just get this lit, and then also when you look at it from the outside, you'll see kind of a glow coming out from this crack here. I mean, you won't really, because the way the lighting works, it won't be able to go through that little gap, but you know, it's functional. It adds some lighting to the top here. It's just kind of a neat little touch. I feel like it's a neat little touch. Anyway, I just want to finish up the roof really quick, and with the glowy things, you know, the roof, it could possibly be considered to be on fire, and you might have to express that multiple times. There we go. And torch. So there is our basic starter roof shape. I hope you wandered over there, because you shouldn't be able to spawn on the street. You better have wandered over from there. I know there's plenty of spawnable area here, but you are not allowed to spawn on the street. And as you can see over there, I need to get rid of those blocks, because you see that grass block? I don't want that. I want this to be a dirt base. I want this to all be a dirt base. Now, texturing in here was pretty useless, I admit, because I'm going to have to go in here with some concrete later on. But, yeah, it was still fun. Now then, I need to use kind of like more of my acacia wood than I want to make stairs and blocks for up here. Because I need them, and I was hoping to save more of the acacia wood. Now this is nice. This is looking nice. I need like a lamp or a fountain or just something here. And then a window here, probably another one of the torch things kind of, oops, over there. So torch, and then my brown. Come on, die spider. There we are. So just like that. Oh, come on. Ugh. Feel like there shouldn't be this many spawnable places over around here. I spent so long lighting up all that stuff. Oh, the temple. I need to do something about the roof of the temple, I guess. So, see, that's looking nice. There's still some spawnable stuff over there. I don't know. And I want larger areas in some of these. So like this, we might have a smaller house with some stuff around it, or a couple of houses. This area is already pretty big, so that's nice. Now to finish out the roof here, we need lots of stairs. And I can make 8 stairs. That's not enough stairs. That's not anything close to enough stairs. So let's get me some stuff here. There's one thing that I really wish Minecraft had, and it's I want to make stairs, and I have this much raw acacia logs. How much stairs can I make? That'd be a nice thing to know. Every stair is 4. Let's just do the math. Every log is 4 blocks. Every stair is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 1.5 stairs per log. 1.5 stairs per log is kind of the thing we got here. That's, I guess, good to know. Okay, let's get up. It's a weird looking shadow color. Let's just get up here and start working our way around. So we start by remembering how stairs work, and that you have to put them in kind of backward like that. And then you just bring the stairs around the roof. Oh my, come on. I haven't played in too long. I've been doing nothing but digging for like a month here. And of course I can't remember how to put down stairs correctly. Come on, stairs. Just bring them around this way. Stairs. Good. Okay, I just want to bring the stairs all the way around. Then we need to... Oh my. Jeez. I keep wanting to like cut this and come back with like, look, we brought stairs all the way around, and every time I think it's a good place, I just mess up again. And then it's like, haha, look how inept I am at a very, very basic thing I should be able to do. Watch me like laugh at my ineptitude. Because if you laugh at it, I don't have to feel as bad, because at least it was amusing. Even being just like super careful with my resources, I have learned that this one house has used up like 3 stacks of acacia wood, which is most of what I had. I guess like 4. But this house is done. I feel like the roof is going to be a bit of an issue, because I think I might need some lighting or something up here to figure out. But the house itself, the basic shape is done. There's one more thing that I really need to do that is going to use up the rest of the acacia wood. Because that looks pretty nice, actually. Look at that. That's cool. We need to do some detailing around the bottom, add a little bit of texture, but overall, that's super nice. Now, one thing that I need to do, and that I have been saving up for, because, you know, I brought fences, but I need like a decent amount of fences, and I brought sticks just so I wouldn't have to use up like the acacia wood for something as dumb as sticks. But I'm still going to need a lot more fences than I feel like I am going to have. But when I was building these, I felt like the outside just looked really boring and dull. And I was experimenting with it, and I decided that one of the best things I could do is just add a little bit of a decorative border along the side and top with some fences there. And look how much that kind of helps the overall feel of the thing. It gives it a little more depth, and I like it. I need to play with it a little more. I feel like sometimes it doesn't work as well as it could in places. Like, you know, right there it might be a little weird. So I think I'm going to have a rule that has to be more than a 1 wide gap in between to have the ones go down on the side like that. But overall, I do think it really helps everything, especially once we get a little... We're going to put like a window here, so that'll help frame that. Maybe give it some... what do you call it? Window shades? Blinds? That's not right. None of those words I said were right. I don't know. It also helps on these weird little corners here. So, yeah. Nice little detail. Works out well. Overall, very happy with how these designs are working out. Just in general, really, really happy with these. Very resource intensive. Much more resource intensive than I imagined. Now this property is going to have a lakeside view, so 1 or 2 big windows back there. More wooden doors, possibly, if I feel like appropriate. Like I could have a back door here. Maybe a little back patio porch thing. Extend this out a little bit and give it a little back porch, since there is a lot of room, a lot of flat space on the back side. And since I want this to be an actual functional village, the more kind of doors that I have, the better, because, you know, villagers and doors. So that'll be nice. We have 2 doors, so we've got a nice little start to our village here. We got a village start, and I like that. And I need to look it up because I can't remember if like the doors need to have clear space on the front of them or not, because that would kind of stink if I can't have all this cool detail on an actual village. And now I really can't remember what the rules are for doors. So if this can't function as an actual village, we're not going to have any villages in it because this looks too neat. This looks too neat. I need to go make some gray glass. I need to farm a lot more acacia. Gray glass because like I was experimenting with glass, and I think just slight gray, very light gray glass works very well with this design because it kind of, you know, works with the gray color we've got in the wood. Acacia wood, I didn't expect to like it so much, but it's very stone kind of steel looking, and it fits really well with kind of everything else we're doing here. It doesn't look that disparate from the stuff over here, even though it's like more colorful and things. So I'm liking it. We are going to need so much more acacia wood though, and I don't even think I can build like a semi-automated acacia wood farm, because like I could put hoppers down and things, but it grows at such a wonky angle. I don't know if I'd be able to reliably get it. So I'm just going to need to, I don't know, I guess I'm just going to bone meal it. I'm going to just put it down and bone meal it and cut it down and just keep doing that for a few hours until I have a lot more, because this used up everything but 11. I started with 4 stacks of acacia wood and wound up with 11 left. I just constantly underestimate how resource intensive these things are going to be, and I think I might want to put a little daylight sensing lamp right there. Need to make sure that it can be under the daylight though, so like right here. That might work. We'll see. We'll see if that works. That could be kind of neat to have in that little, I need something in that little alcove there, a garden or a lamp or just something. All right, but that is going to do it for now. This is what this whole village is going to be filled with eventually. Let's take a look over here. This will be where the bridge starts, and then you cross over to this village, and yeah, that's a nice looking start. It's a nice looking start right now. And you know, you can tell the weather's nice because the roof's open, and there's no insects because the roof's open. I hope there's no insects in Minecraft, because otherwise the people in this jungle are dead with open houses like that. Yeah, not gonna work out well. Oh, okay, well, if you have any suggestions for improvement or things else, other things we need to do in the village, I'm very open to them. I like how this one turned out, but it does have a little bit of some very slight problems. Like the back side here is a little bit flat. I need to put something back here. I just need to put something back here. The side's going to have some windows and stuff that will help out a little bit. Overall, I'm digging the shape and I'm digging the overall construction. So I think it's a good base. It's a good base, and we're going to have several more coming in kind of random designs after I do some in-between resource gathering. Yeah, so open to suggestions as always. I hope to be back on a more reliable schedule now that I'm not sick, but having said that, I'm probably going to get sick again. It's not a great year for sick. I think everyone's been sick, so I really appreciate you guys understanding and being so nice about it on Twitter and everything. Well, that will do it for me. There's the thing we built in the background. I always forget to do that. Yep, see? Zombie. We really need to light up the top there. That'll do it for me. Leave a like if you want to see more things like this, and if you want to see everything I do, you can subscribe. My name's Gepwin. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you soon.